Happy Easter, everybody. This is a Happy Easter tour and happy 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for joining our site and also commenting, which is part of the fun of the whole thing for me. So here's a little orchid tour for Easter. There's baby Moonglow in her pot with the little butterfly name tag, little piece of plastic glued to the stem, and I called her baby Moonglow. And she's in her nursing station. And the colored lights are part of a Mr. Fogger bowl we got at the thrift store one day. And they changed colors, and so while it was still working, and for a few bucks, I thought I'd put it in the kitchen. And our little slipper orchid. This isn't the one I dropped on the floor, but I decided that I'd repot her too. And there's her little name tag. I don't have too many name tags, but yes. So we will continue our tour. And if you remember, I said I was going to put the stem I cut off of the one orchid, and I put it in a little pot. It's just a little black frog dish that I sat on top of a little bowl. And there she is. So we'll see how long I enjoy her this way. So she'll be here for a while yet. And in the window, I won't name all of them, but I named the one in the road comb basket. I named her White Clouds. So she's very happily growing roots and leaves. And this is the lasting sunset. So this is the one that I cut the stem off so that it would all the energy go to the plant now. And this is the Mother Moonglow. And she has some little flowers coming, some nice buds. There's one in there too. Whoops. Ooh, yeah. So that's good. And of course this is Deep Purple. She's the oldest one. And wow, this has been since December, and she is just going to keep giving and giving. Yeah, she's going to need a good rest after that. And it still has, before I repotted it, because it got repotted twice, it still has something growing here. It could be a basil keiki. And it came to a stop when I transplanted her, but it looks fine. And then after that, it grew the flower spikes, so that's good. And this is Fall Memoria, one of the few tagged orchids I have. And if you remember, I took the little minis off the orchid bark display, and I put them in here. And they seem to be getting some new leaves, and they look happy. And it's a lot less work than worrying about watering that big piece of bark every day. So this is the Monet pot. They're happy. This has been flowering since December too. It just did a late shoot out also. And here we have, I called it Purple Rain, because it is purple rain. So there we are in the window. And I have to show you outside. We got snow. Yesterday I was out working in the yard, and it was nice. It was 72 in the sunroom. Today it's 42 in the sunroom. But it is beautiful for a Sunday morning. And we're not going out. the few birds coming and going, and a pheasant was here this morning. So I guess they're enjoying it. And now we'll just take a walk over here because this is the Christmas cactus that was in full bloom at Christmas. And it's going to do its thing very soon. Again. And lots too. Lots of buds coming. So it gets watered the same as the orchids, once a week. So, because it's in a bigger pot. If it was a small pot, I might give it a little extra. So that was one. And this one, been struggling a little, but it's had blooms coming and going also. So this is kind of nice. And an air plant. And if you remember, I did this display at Christmas. And it is just growing and growing. It's very, very happy there. There's a bit of water with some charcoal and those dollar beads I got at the dollar store, fluorescent. They light up at night. They're little rocks. They come in a package for $5 or something. And of course the bamboo plant. So there we are. Now here's a secret. This is the piano. I taught myself how to play piano when I retired, but it's the easy music. But I do the chords with my left hand and the notes, and I have fun. So I guess that's all that counts. So here we are, and we'll go into the living room. I'll show you into the patio. It was so nice out here yesterday, but that's where the orchids spend their summer. But I can't believe the difference. Maggie was sitting out in the sun yesterday, but not today. So I'll just turn you around and we're headed for the living room. Okay, there's a couple things I'll show you in here. Of course, there is the pot Jack made out of the heater. I called it Clouds of Misty White, and I put a white butterfly on. Yeah. And they're still doing good. It's so tall. I have to reach way up there. Yeah. Very pretty. Kind of a purple tone to the backs of the white. Very pretty. So it's watering day tomorrow, so things are dry, even if I was to go way down in there. But it's good. It gets a little cooler as you go down, but they get watered tomorrow, so I'm not worried. And this is Tequila Sunrise that was put in the pot I painted, and I don't know if it was what the pot was made of, but she's been struggling. And finally, I see a new leaf coming. So that is good news because it's been a long wait. And there's also a new leaf on the 2 upside down lampposts. We got this fountain, and I love it at I think for $2 or $3 at the garage sale, not a garage sale, thrift store in Enderby. Not far from here, a short drive. And in the back, the cactus stay there all year round. They don't mind this hot window. And of course the cymbidiums, maybe next year I'll get flowers. The leaves are healthy, but other than that. And here's Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Have you got kisses for your mommy? Have you got kisses for your mommy? Yes, she does. Okay, I'll show you something I did in the living room. Now, we have these recliners that are joined together, and we didn't have enough room for all our little gadgets. So I made a little slip cover, just like a pillowcase, and before I sewed it together, I sewed on a strip of pockets. So now we have somewhere to put our things. And then Jack, there's a place where they have marble, and you can take little pieces free. So Jack took these and he cut them to cover where the cup holes were because they were deep and always awkward. So this way we have this table, and also put a little table that's narrow that the feet still go up, but we have an extra table for our tea at night. So that's just a little something I did. And quick look at the snow again. Yes, way into the distance. Yeah. Okay, and that's it for your tour, and it's a thank you tour because I appreciate all my YouTube friends quite a bit. So that's it for now. Thank you. We'll see you again. Bye.